Variety on Kugelkane. Cuvo Fred with the Circuit. Barracuda on the Cupid. Benji on the Dogman, adapting on the Lion Man. And Panda Cat, let him fix that face.
I am already
horrified
for Cupid.
Oh, I don't know. I think your team's really good.
I see Cupid, and then I see a Fenrir, and then I see a Ravana, and Cupid's going to dash, Fenrir's going to follow him, Ravana's going to fix his face, he's going to ult him. I'm scared for Barra right now.
It's Barra, though. It'll be good.
That is true.
I mean, he doesn't have you to save him anymore, but I'm sure the other two could.
Look at this. Right away.
Because they're both European, you know. They know how to play.
I thought they were going to jump Minotaurs. Oh, they're going to smoke him over here, right here. The surprise play on the red buff. Now Cuvo Fred's going to walk backwards. There's the dog blink forward. That's going to be interesting. But nothing really happens there, huh?
I
feel like the blink was good. The blink engage is like, he had the right mind process, but he obviously missed his spells, and then he wasn't the correct follow-up.
What was cool, though, is that the blink went underneath the jump, so it like counter-initiate.
Yeah, he gets style points just like
exactly.
that.
Variety alone here, but there's the jump forward. Going to knock him up. Variety's still alive. Sprint is good, but underneath the tower is safe.
I just realized that Panda Cat is not on the Hunter.
No, he's not. Variety is not. Oh, barely alive. Barracuda gets the kill first, and Panda answers back.
At least it was the return kill.
Yeah, yeah,
At least it was a return kill. We'll take that.
One of the things that I like here is adapting on the Anher. Right? How many times in a Pro League game, as Barracuda picks up kill number 2, has adapting asked you to play Anher jungle?
So he didn't ask us once, he just blocked it. And that is completely fine, because I know he's more than capable of playing the gun. He's so talented with it. But once we lost the game with it, he kind of drifted away, even though I still think it works.
I mean, I think it works, and I know for a long time behind the scenes, adapting has been like a proponent of the Anher jungle. He's played it on stream and stuff, and it works. So, seeing him play it on the Joust map, no surprise. There's a big Cubo Fred just helping out Barracuda do his stuff. 3-0-0 as Cubo picks up one of his own, 103 for the jungler.
That's my baby, picking up 3 kills, starting strong. Is it 4? I hope so.
Oh my god. Panda.
What's happening? Stolen.
Why did he even agree to this? I should be playing down here. They obviously don't know what they're doing.
What character would you have picked?
If I know what they're picking, I obviously won't. He's blind pick. I probably would have went for a warrior, because being a hunter is definitely not strong, but my warriors is easy, isn't it? Just build defense.
I mean, once upon a time you were a jungler. You had a really good Thor, except you couldn't farm, and your Thanatos was dope too.
See, that's not. I don't agree with that. I think I could farm, but I wanted to give the team more farm because they didn't know how to play. You know.
This is the counterfight from literally 3 years ago. Variety is going to get the kill as adapting against his own counterfight. Cubo Fred with the blink to the back line. We'll see you later, Kenneth. Minotaurs 2, Juggernauts 7, about to make that number 8. The zigzag and the smack, but he can't find it. Finally does. Thanks, Barracuda, for taking the tower.
Oh, what I see from this is we're looking strong for Sunday.
Was real talk. Like, jokes aside, the way they juggled that tower aggro, that's cute.
That's just pure experience, you know. They're really talented in the game. They've tanked towers for how many years? I'd be a bit scared if they didn't know how to juggle it, you know.
That's a good point.
But you know, I don't want to take it away from them. That was really smart.
But, I mean, me and you aren't there to take the towers for them. I'm surprised they knew that they shot.
That was the point that I was bringing up. Barracuda doing it is, I'm going to bring that up. When you guys do it, nobody cares. Just support being support.
If we die, it's just whatever.
Support being support, man. That's kind of your role.
Yep.
So Benji here on the dog. 3 deaths and only 2 kills. I kind of expected more to Fenrir on this map.
I'm just looking at the gold lead. It's not looking good.
That's a lot of gold.
I mean, it's a lot of gold. It is 3v3, so... Oh, there's another big ultimate. Nice, gonna force out the ult from Panda Cat's Robin. Panda Cat's a hunter. Game number 1, I mean, he doesn't even go for the Chronos. He goes for the Hebo. And the game number 2, he doesn't go for the hunter. He goes for the Robin.
I told him to pick hunter before I came up here. I said, you're hunter, Kenneth's assassin, and Benji can go warrior.
Well, there's gonna be a kill. Panda Cat picks it up. Doesn't even need the hunter. Adapting the whole time, just laying in those on her basics. On the chase, there's a sprint, ultimate right down center lane, looking for Barracuda. The answer back, the stun is strong, jump on top. Benji cleans up when adapting started.
That was a really good turn by Benji in the tower when he got his ult off before Cuvo started like getting to play inside the tower, and that's what basically turned it, right? He got the ultimate bait and then
also
Variety
the shell.
went in. Yeah.
The shell was massive in that tower.
That was really well played under tower for sure. It was way too aggressive by our team, but you know,
Yeah,
they have a lead different.
That's what you get for having QV on Variety. They're way
All
too
in.
aggressive. Yeah, all in. That's Europe.
All in all the time.
I mean, you guys, it's worked out so far. Europe is clearly kind of rocketed here in the summer and the spring and the last year's fall. And I mean, Europe's just kind of doing it. So all in kind of seems to be working out, huh?
Yeah, we'll see if it works this game. Because I know my team, if they get a lead, they're going to do exactly the same thing as your team. So I can guarantee it right now.
We're ahead. Let's get more ahead right now.
So Variety on the Celtic Warrior. This is a god that we haven't seen too much of. Obviously, kind of banned out in the Pro League until we see him in the next split. I assume you guys have been scrimming with him on both sides.
Variety's not played yet since Valencia. He has not played that god.
Really?
Not once.
This is Variety's first shot.
That's his first game. I'm sure it is. Maybe he tried him once in like a jungle practice, but I know for a fact he's not played a scrim.
Oh, Benji with a hot play, jump forward, grabs him with the follow up. But so has your team played around with that warrior at all?
Not. I think Maniac played it one game because we only had a couple of scrims because obviously it's vacation still.
Oh,
it's
right,
going
right,
to be after the NRG Invitational that we do scrim every night. And yeah, I think that Maniac is really good on that god. Like, you know, any warrior, he picks it up straight away.
Yeah, it kind of fits Maniac's style, just like, I'm going to press W at you and taunt you the whole time, and he's just dealing out that mystical bail damage. How about you guys? Have LG played with it?
We haven't scrimmed with it, but I know Scary's played it like a good amount in ranked, so yeah, I enjoy the character because whenever he jumps, he says, "I'm coming for you, laddie," and that makes me smile every time.
You have to do it with the accent.
Do it.
I'm coming for you,
laddie. Laddie.
Something like that?
Yeah, I remember I was playing it in ranked, and then I was feeding my brains out. I was on 1 and 8, and I just screamed, "I'm coming for you, laddie!" And my team was just in bits. They couldn't deal with it.
I mean, that's how it works out, really. I mean, these the voice packs kind of turn things around. Minotaurs turned things around. Previously down about like 7 or 6 kills. Now evening things up. 8 all here. You're worried about the gold. It's literally, I mean, separated by like 20 gold at the moment.
I don't know how my team got ahead, but I'll take it. Where did that come from?
The tower dive and then
it was
stuff.
It was Benji with a couple of good setups, adapting, just playing the on her like he knows how, and Panic Cat just fixing that face.
So something that's actually pretty interesting is the Stone of Gaia off Barra, right? So we got a bunch of early kills, and now we have Stone of Gaia. It cut his damage a ton, but it's got to help a ton against On Her and Fen, right? Like
Exactly.
Fen is supposed to just kill Cupid on cooldown, and I'm pretty sure that's helping him out a bit.
Absolutely. Bull Demon King goes down to the guys on the left-hand side. It's Panic Cat all by his lonesome. 3 players surrounding him. He's just kind of jumping away. Variety gets the big knock-up. And Barracuda's going to clean it up with the delayed kill.
Yeah, I'm going to add to what you said. The Stone of Gaia is correct because you think they have a Sakit and the new god, and them two are just going to go all in, and it's going to be just Barra on his own, so he has to peel, and Stone of Gaia is going to help.
I love that. I love the way Benji is just bringing everybody to adapt. Just like, hey, I got him. Adapting, do something. Adapting's like, okay, I'm on her. I'll just hit him. Just hit him in the face over and over again. So, I mean, that new character, where do you think he fits in, Cuckoo Lane? Is he like a late game god, an early game god, a setup god?
I think it's everything in solo.
Yeah.
He's really strong. I think he can go into his rage farm at level 2, the second wave, I think. I'm not too sure. I heard people talking about it, and that sounds like it's broken for early game.
Basically, from what I've seen so far, is the god either decimates everything in his path, like the person knows how to play him well, he's always raging at the right times, and you just can't do anything near him because he just has so much disruption and then raw damage, or you have no idea what you're doing on him and feed relentlessly.
That's kind of I like characters like that. I think it's interesting because you gotta. So I mean, basically, if you hit 70, once you hit 75 rage, which you get rage from doing stuff, right? Once you hit 75 rage, you transform and use that second ability, the vent heat, to like make sure you don't transform prematurely, right? So if you know what you're doing, you're gonna like play with it the whole time, and if you don't, you're just gonna hit buttons and like go rage mode when you're farming like back harpies or something.
It's 85, right? I could have sworn it was 85.
Oh, I don't. I just hit creeps, and then sometimes I go red. And I have no idea what I'm doing.
I don't know.
So,
I might be playing it wrong then. I'm not too sure.
The point is you got to manage the resource.
There's a rage mechanic, and you 2 to not rage. Something like that.
You get mad. You press 2 to not get mad.
Yeah.
I know a lot about the rage mechanics, especially in SMITE ranked.
I mean, hey, look at your team. Yes, we all know about it. Juggernauts here pushing up. How do they make their shove?
Well, Barra is executed now, right? So that's going to be really good into obviously the tower pushes.
That taunt. I think that taunt was it. That's what he needs to do. Just taunt my team and.
Every time, do you remember? Oh man! Every time I see that Cupid taunt, I think back to the Allied video where he makes the Cupid twerk to the song.
I've never seen that.
Oh man, it's a classic. But Benji trying to make a classic of his own here, looking for the ult. Just gets smoked. The knockup with the Barracuda ultimate secures the kill of the doggo. Barra comes in a body block for variety. Nice play right there. And now it's a 2-on-3.
That was a really nice shell, but I think the biggest mistake in that fight was Benji going for the Cupid. He should already know how his base his items. So.
You see him take the heart from Cuba.
Oh, I didn't even see that then.
Real serious play here going after the Juggernauts.
But yeah, I mean, what do you even do as Benji at this point, right?
Yeah.
Like you kind of you just continue to only pull Cirque and variety, right? Like because whenever you're going on the Cupid, like he's just gonna get guided.
Wow, that tactical pause from your team, that's disgusting.
Is that a combat pause?
It caught us off guard. And we were like, oh god, we need to.
We're about to siege. We're not full health, but we have creeps coming in. We're thinking of a game plan. Like you said, we don't have any points.
You're thinking
yet.
about how not to throw.
We don't have any points yet, Ralph.
That's the key. Oh, well. Oh, I thought that sound was us going back in the game. It's just us. The game is paused. It's 0-0. How do you get points? I mean, you just win, right?
Pretty much.
You don't get points. You just win.
I honestly think, like, with the pointing system, you could be against any team. Like, I would say Emilito's team's the weakest.
Yeah.
But they're good at these game modes, so they might be even higher seeded. So you might want to be in, like, second or third seed. That might be better than the first.
That's what I've been saying. I think the favorite to win these troll matches, I mean, it's the best. It's Kiki, it's Aurora, Captain Twig. I mean, those are the guys you're going to pick for the mini matches, right?
They messed us up pretty bad.
We kind of had you there.
Yeah.
But here in our 3 Amigos match, you guys are just joining us at the 3v3 joust. Jeff's team and iRaffer's team are there. They're sitting up here because, well, it's all physical. It's a hunter, it's an assassin, and it's warrior.
You're trying to say we can't play them characters?
Yes.
Wow.
I can like kind of play warriors and stuff.
You can play Guan.
And like Sun Wukong. He was a really big support.
Yeah, Sun Wukong was big once upon a time.
And Odin was big. And I have them all ranked 10. So
okay.
that means I can like play them, right?
There you go. And then your hunters,
Apollo.
Oh, it's
and
an Apollo
Izanami.
now.
I'm Apollo and Izanami all the way.
There was one time where when Jeff played ADC, it just meant on her damage carry exclusively. It didn't actually mean anything else.
I got really bad on her really quick.
How about you? I mean, outside of jungle, you're not allowed to play jungle. If you had to pick a different position, what would it be?
Not Hunter. Anything other than Hunter.
Yeah.
I know they always goes bad. Like, I'll either have a really, really good game, that's like the 1 in 10 game, and then the other 9, it's 0-14. And I just tilt and everyone camps my lane. They're just like, this guy's awful. I mean, it's probably what they do when I'm supporting too, so.
Every time I play a different role, they're like, oh, Jeff's not on support. We're going to make his life awful and like let him know that he's supposed to be support. And this is what happens when you don't. Like, you're not good. I'm like,
I noticed that in ranked. When I was on your team, I'd taken your role and you went Sun Wukong solo and it was like.
It was not good. No, very weak.
I think I should have went solo.
I mean, I give it to you because you were queuing with somebody and I respect it. And I'm like, I know I'm not going to do well, but I mean, you guys do it cute. So, I mean.
You do
not because you're the best Sun Wukong in the world.
No, that's.
Who's the best Sun Wukong in the world?
Variety, I think.
Not me.
Yeah, doesn't it?
No, I don't know. Not me, though.
I think you played well. I think you played well.
That's not how that game went.
Just trying to be nice, you know.
It's so hard. I can see Raffer straining with each nice thing he's saying. He's like, you played.
I remember what was it? I walked into gank for Panda Cat and I missed 3 abilities and Panda Cat is like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know, man.
On Sun Wukong?
Yeah. I missed everything.
He's got a stick the size of the lane.
Okay, well, I think I hit that.
The spin the size of the lane.
I missed the tiger stance into like a spin or something, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know what I'm doing. You know I don't know what I'm doing."
You should have heard our comments.
Yeah, I would.
You should have watched my VOD. Like, honestly, he was giving you some stuff.
Yeah, I imagine so.
And I was just, I wasn't raging. I was just like, well, he's not a solo laner, you know? Like, you can't expect him to hit everything. I mean, maybe some with Kong spells, but...
Or, well, he should expect me to hit anything. I didn't.
Because I remember he was screaming. He was like, Jeff baited me. That's why I died. He baited me. I was like, nah, you're just bad Panda. Now I got to stick up for my boy Jeff.
Thank you.
You guys, you and Panda, I noticed, you guys pal around a lot together. You guys play a decent amount, huh?
More than I do with Emil.
Where did that, I mean, NA and EU, it seems kind of like, I don't know, where did that friendship start?
I think it started at a LAN, you know. He actually qualified for a LAN. So at a LAN, I met him, and he's just a really nice person, and just got along with him just straight away. And I remember one of the LANs, he was the Gordon Ramsay, you know. He was cooking all the burgers, and they were perfect, and that's where we had like the banter, and it just went from there, really. We've always had that friendship where it's this banter between us. He'll always give me grief, and I'll give him grief, and it's usually what happens with ML too.
Panda's a cool dude. Oh, there's Rude, one of our newest admins. But there's Panda. Panda's a cool dude. Surprisingly, you know, I've been friends with him for a while too. I always forget how young he is. Dude's mad young, right? Is he like 15?
Who?
Panda Cat?
Oh yeah, he's 17.
He just turned 17 these days. I just forget that because you know, when he came into the scene, he was 15, 16, playing with what was his name? Payne Divion, your old teammate.
Yes, I played with Payne for a while.
You played with Payne for a long time, didn't you?
Well, we played throughout all of Denial, right?
Yeah.
That was a year, over a year. So
yeah,
yeah,
it was, yeah,
definitely a pretty long time.
Yeah, you guys were fun. What is he doing these days? Is he playing in the Combine or?
I don't know.
Washed up. Sorry, Payne. Had to.
He's the next caster. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe. Where is he? Yeah, he's just over there. He's coming over here now to take over my position. I can't even be washed up. That's how bad I am.
We're still paused in our 3v3, the three Amigos, as Cubo Fred, trying to figure things out right now. Cubo's playing the Circuit at the moment, kind of standard for him. Whereas Panda Cat is the one I think most out of position playing the Robin.
Yeah, it's just Emilito and Panda. They just play the same ways. That's why I think we're going to be good on Sunday.
Yeah.
I hope so. You know, because he does play the same as Emilito, and he's as good as him.
What do you mean by that? That he plays the same way?
He's just so aggressive. Like you say, please don't dive this tower. He's like, no, we've got it, and then we'll get ganked. And he'd be like, yeah, but nah, they should have called that. He's like, I called it. I called don't dive the tower. Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, when you think about it, Panda Cat's original claim to fame, I mean, Blink Artemis.
Oh, no.
You don't get more aggressive than Blink Artemis.
Yeah, I think the first time I really seen Panda play was at the Epsilon Invitational.
Yeah.
And that's when we were on like a good streak of winning, when we were at like the prime, and they gave us a good run for our money. Like, they were so good.
They almost beat you.
Yeah, like there was at points, I'm not sure if it was at that tournament, but Panda 1v2'd Adapting and Emilito.
I remember that.
And that is really crazy to have, you know. You 1v2'd them two players of that caliber.
Yeah, Panda Cat. And that was like, I mean, now we're used to seeing him in and out. He wasn't a rookie then, but that was earlier on in his career. So Panda Cat certainly come a long way here, finding himself at basically our all-star match, our unofficial all-star weekend, right? The NRG Invitational. You guys are rocking some cool jerseys. You can get your own at Into the AM. Why is yours blue?
Because I like blue.
Juggernauts and Minotaurs are the two teams that we're seeing. We also have the Manticores. Not the Minotaurs, the Manticores, and then Ataraxia is captain of the Titans, as they are appropriately named. Minute 11 as we get back in. Juggernauts 12, Minotaurs 9, Variety Kivo Barracuda repping Jeff Hindler's team. And then iRaffer, represented by Benji Adapting, and Panda Cat, who's dead.
It's pretty ironic. I have 2 NA and you have 2 EU.
And who's ahead right now?
I don't even know. I've actually forgot.
I literally just recapped. That's why I do what I do.
It is a close game.
Classic pros not listening to the
They did get red. You guys got red? That's strong.
Oh, but there's Bull Leaving King.
It's on Adapting. We've got a chance in this team fight.
Yeah, Halfway down. Are they going to steal it? Nice control by Cubo, actually. That was pretty cute. Like that one. Juggernauts wind up with the big guy. Now looking for the fight. Benji misses the jump. Variety's going to get ulted by the dog, bringing him right to adapting one more time, but another good ult by Barracuda finds the kill. 7 in total for LG's Hunter.
The synergy is just completely off with my team. They need a leader back.
Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Oh, Panda!
I really like how Kivo played that. He basically is just like, yeah, you two do it. We're fine with the DPS. You guys are good to go. The second anyone came in, I'm just going to dump my entire kit so they have to look at me and deal with me instead of stopping the objective.
That's his playstyle, QVO. He has a really nice playstyle. He's not scared to have a bad KDA as long as he knows he gets like the win at the end. And that you can obviously see that's how he's playing this game.
Yeah, that was a great team play by him.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool because a lot of times when you think about those like setup-oriented junglers, you're thinking like the weird warrior picks or whatever. Kivo will play the straight assassins and then just use their kit in a different way, which is fun.
Yeah, I think he plans to mitigate damage sometimes with his picks, you know. That's why he plays like Ravana, so he can 2 like 1k damage, you know. And then he's got his ultimate, which has damage mitigation also.
Big counterplay coming out from the Minotaurs, but still, Variety's taking no damage whatsoever.
He did have to use his shell there, though, but yeah, they shelled and then they kind of stopped looking at him after they took the shell off. Like,
yeah, Glad Shield, Breastplate of Valor, shell. Like, what are you gonna do? He's just sitting there, just taking all the damage.
I think my team just has to farm it out now. Just sit under that, then just defend the objectives. There's no way they can take a fighting lane versus them now.
I think after Pendica, I'm assuming he's going Demon at this point, right? If he can wait it out, that'll definitely help. But Power's doing so much damage.
Ooh, adapting over the wall. One more shot. Oh man.
It's not often you see that, you know. It's a tiny bit off. It's fine now. We're still getting a. Oh, I'd say it's an even trade now.
Yeah.
Nice bounce back there. Oh, adapting on this on her, man.
No fear.
Her, it's just fun to watch. It's just fun to watch. I liked it. Even in the game that y'all lost, I was rooting for it, really, behind the scenes. I like watching the on her just jump over a wall, get the knock up, impale. It's fun stuff.
Well, even right there, it's just cool. Like, so adapting's down a little bit, right? But he's still just, when you jump in his on her, it's like, oh, there's a lion jumping at me. Yeah. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm ahead or not. Like, oh man.
Yeah.
Screaming all in when you see on her jumping in.
Yeah, you get knocked up and just, ugh.
Yeah, and you have to deal with it, and then you get knocked up into a stun.
Oh, I was asunder.
Ooh.
I like QVO's pathing, you know, how he goes the aggressive way, and he's on his own.
Yeah.
So he has a lot of like map awareness. He knows exactly where the opponents are, and he knows where his teammates are too.
What was cool, he missed it because adapting jumped just at a range, but Cubo throws the first kiss from Cobra's kiss to the right, reads that adapting's going to jump over, and goes to throw the second kiss right where he lands. He had to predict the jump, otherwise he wouldn't have been able to move that fast enough. So he just knew that adapting was going to jump over the wall there instead of run at him. That's cool stuff.
I definitely like the second Stoner guy coming out of Cubo here, right? Because especially with how he's been playing the game so far, he's really, really in there, in the front line. And he was getting bit and punished a lot early, and now he really can't, right?
Yeah. Ooh, the secret ambush play. They're not going to know he's here. Oh, they don't know he's here. So Cubo Fred's team is, well, they were doing the Bull Demon King. And there's the Kukulane to come bait. And then, surprise! Here I am! The big zigzag! That was so much fun.
So much patience, you know. He knew exactly how that was going to go. He planned it for so long.
Yeah, there's the ultimate out of Cupid. Now Variety just tanking all of Adapting's nonsense. And Cubo cleans it up. Nice plays coming out from Juggernauts. They're really there's a lot of synergy going on with your squad right now, right, Jeff?
Yeah, no, I mean, even right there, right? You just saw Cubo and Variety, like, oh, we know how to play together. Like, this obviously isn't Conquest, but we've kind of done this setup before. And he just sat there in stealth, and I mean, it's stealth. So.
And it was fun watching. Okay, so they're not going to come here by themselves. Variety, go get them.
Yeah.
Go get them, Variety. Hey, guys, follow me. They literally just walk into it. Right into the fountains. Smart play coming out from Benji. Still not enough to kill the Celtic Warrior. The Titan almost down. 25% HP here.
GG.
Here, do the play-by-play. Call it down.
I'm just gonna cry.
Wait, they won.
Great.
Wait, they won.